सबकी चूंदर रंग रंगीली और मेरी चूंदर मैली सोबतों पी के संग गए हैं और मैं बैठी हूँ अकेली मोहे अपने ही रंग.
Guys, I know that we started the whole vlog with horse riding on the beach and everything, but actually the whole point of today's vlog is to try and find some of the best biryani in Karachi. I do know that today I'm gonna get pretty distracted by the billion other things that you find in this city, but let's hope that we can find what we came here for.
Welcome to Karachi, this teeming, heaving monster of a city with so much movement and distraction, where people are known as the migrants of Pakistan because they come from all corners of this incredible, huge country.
I swear this vlog is actually about biryani, but before I get to biryani itself, I just want to show you a bit more of Karachi. And you know, I'm just letting myself get distracted by the city, which some of the locals call the mother of the poor. And that's not an insult. That's just a way of expressing that this city is the city that welcomes people from all walks of life, from all areas of Pakistan. It's sort of the mother of everything that you find everywhere else in Pakistan. And yeah, that's why I don't mind the distraction. So let's see what else we can find here. One of the amazing things about this market in particular is, well, yeah, you can probably see just behind me all the colors of it, all the textiles and all the fabrics. This is where you see truly the richness of Pakistani style.
And this is the essence of Pakistani style, hand-woven, intricate, colorful. Sometimes it's a bit too much for me, but not in this instant.
Right, unfortunately I have fallen in love just now with a lehenga. Is it a lehenga? A lehenga, which is a traditional local skirt. And I would love to not be in love with it, but
And this is how the shopkeeper reacted to my haggling attempts. I decided to get it anyway and parted with the 5,500 rupees, which is about 40 US dollars. But I was actually quite a happy bunny.
And in all this madness and colorful chaos, I have found an accessory that I just can't resist. This is a parranda. It's a traditional headdress or headwear that women, especially in the rural areas of Punjab here in Pakistan, wear. Now I know I'm not Punjabi and I'm not living in a rural area, but these beauties, you just put them in your hair and I feel like it's a tiny little transformation. They're so gorgeous. So now, which one do I get?
In the end, I decided to get 1, 2, 3 parrandas because they come in all colors of the rainbow and all shapes and sizes. But if you want a lesson in real street style, listen to what this gentleman had to say.
Very famous dress in the popular of world country in Sindhi dress. This is cotton dress. Cotton dress.
This is commonly known as the shalwar kameez, a loose shirt and loose trousers. Well, thank you for your style advice, sir.
Where are we?
MA Jinnah Road, the old area, and most of the buildings are prehistoric. Sorry, not prehistoric.
Not quite prehistoric, but they're old.
Pre-partition, before 1947.
Pre-partition is very different from prehistoric, guys. Make sure that you keep that in mind.
So yeah, before we have that biryani, there's still one more stop, and that's the old abandoned buildings of MA Jinnah Road, which are pretty spectacular and quite the thrill to go into.
By the way, this is Saba and she is my tour guide.
The amazing thing about these buildings is that before you enter, from outside they look like nothing, but inside, this is what you get. Beautiful columns, amazing balconies and bay windows. and views to die for.
This must be one of the coolest places in Karachi to stand and really, take in everything that happens on that incredibly busy street where everybody's honking away, where the cars are moving at a ridiculous, reckless pace, and where everybody ultimately is going on about their lives. And you're here on this balcony, just slightly detached from the main.
But when you go down to street level, you can just keep going from one building to the next, from one entryway to the next, trying to ring people's apartments to see if we can go in, and spotting all the incredible details. And with so much history in Karachi, you could be doing this for several days in a row. But we had to get going. For the next couple of minutes, Saba tried really hard to negotiate a good price for the rickshaw, which I don't think happened.
So we're about to go into a rickshaw. This is my first rickshaw in Karachi.
The driver did not agree to my set payment.
Yeah, it didn't happen. But it's worth it. In Karachi, if you get into a rickshaw, you really feel the dizzying pace of the traffic all around you. Highly recommended.
So guess what? We're finally in a biryani spot. But before we go on to the biryani, obviously I need to tie this parranda. And this will be the first challenge of this day. Now I want to talk a little bit more about, Karachi itself and all the distractions we've been having. And the reason why I let myself be distracted in Karachi is because this apparently is a city that never actually sleeps. This is a city where you'll see every single culture from Pakistan mingling together. This is a city that distracts you, that doesn't really let you sort of see a singular point of view. And from the way that people have been describing this city to me, it seems like just by the sheer force of being born here, you gain a whole new perspective. People who have lived here have been through so much, have been through crisis, have been through all manner of political problems, have been through times when it was incredibly dangerous to live here. And it's not quite that bad anymore, of course. But it's a city that, according to my friends here, makes you really resilient. And in my view, it's a city where you come to gain something for yourself, to learn something, to see something. I don't know. I'm not really from here. I'm just visiting, but I feel it in many ways. Anyway, time to tie that parranda.
Honestly speaking, I thought this would be a breeze, a piece of cake, a walk on the park. How difficult can it be to braid your own hair? I mean, come on. But as I soon found out, there is actually quite a lot of skill involved in tying a parranda.
This is taking a little bit longer than expected, and we are watching a YouTube tutorial. I can't believe there's a YouTube tutorial for tying a traditional Punjabi headdress. Of course there is. Okay, I know what she's doing now. Mission Parranda is slowly failing.
My cousin's coming, she might be able to help.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, she's just the fashion designer.
Okay.
That's a sigh of relief, because I can now take you to Indus Foods, which is the first biryani stop on our tour of biryanis in Karachi.
Here we have the 4 biryanis for 4 of us. I'm not just eating 4 biryanis all on my own, I swear, I promise.
A good biryani is meant to be really quite spicy, very flavorful, and extremely rich.
By the way, this here is raita, and it's a yogurty sauce that's basically used to cool down the heat of the biryani, which is obviously really quite spicy.
Adding raita to your biryani is a bit like adding Parmesan cheese to your pasta in Italy. As in, how can you not do it?
Okay, I feel like I've conquered this biryani sufficiently. I haven't eaten the whole thing, but I've tried as much as possible. Anyway, it was really quite spicy. I liked it. It leaves like a really, really strong taste in my mouth of, I don't know, masala, I guess. Is that really lame to say? But there's one other place that I want to take you guys to, and I hear that it's the best biryani spot.
But first, let's try and tie that parranda.
We're figuring it out.
Well, you know, we definitely tried, we gave it our best shot, and it was in my hair, I guess. We kept going. The next stop was Student Biryani.
Student Biryani is probably the most iconic, or one of the most iconic biryani spots in Karachi, and therefore in Pakistan, and therefore probably the world. Now it's called Student Biryani because apparently in the past at some point, biryani here used to be so cheap that students could actually afford to eat out and eat here in this very restaurant. We've got it, the famous student biryani of Empress Market.
This huge mound of colorful layered rice with meat and all sorts of spices is actually extremely crucial to South Asian identity, and the biryani has been around at least since the Mughal era.
It's not as spicy as our previous biryani, to be honest. So on that front, I prefer the first one. Okay, no, it's just hit me. This one is more spicy. It's just that the spice gets to you about like 30 seconds later. There's a slight delay in the kick. Okay, I think I prefer student biryani. Now that we're done with the biryani mission, we're just about to get into a rickshaw, one of these, and head back. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and I will see you in the next one.
Now, my gut feeling is that I haven't yet found the perfect biryani in Karachi. This city claims to be the capital of this traditional dish in the region. I guess I'll have to come back and try it again. In the meantime, why don't you leave a comment in the comments section and tell me what biryani should I try next time I'm in Karachi. See you then.
सबकी चूंदर रंग रंगीली और मेरी चूंदर